Hey Reshma.
Hey, how are you?
Mhm. Are you in Colorado, right?
No, Georgia.
Oh, from Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Atlanta as well.
Oh, okay, okay. I think you said Johns Creek, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What
in
about
Suwannee,
you?
so it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's close. Like, Suwannee, which place, like, are you?
Uh, there's Peachtree Industrial.
Peachtree Industrial. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in,
like right at the intersection of Johns Creek. My mom lives in Johns Creek, so I'm like right there. That Indian grocery store.
oh, the all Indian grocery stores near to me. Like,
Yeah, India Co.
yeah, this is like walking distance to my place.
Oh, really? So where you live in
I
and how?
live in Belmore Park.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, my mom lives in the apartment next to that this Indian co. And-
Oh, I across the street of like I live in Bell
Yeah,
Road.
there. Yeah, okay, I know where it is. Yeah,
Uh,
so it's really close. Yeah,
we can like catch up sometime.
yeah, sure.
So where you have your like you said you have your like what beauty
Yeah,
salon?
I have a salon, but it is in Douglasville. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then my husband's business is in South as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, come catch up sometime.
yeah, sure, sure.
Hi, Smita and Reshma.
Hey, hi,
Hey,
Niru.
Nirupa, how are you?
Fine. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So did you guys work on it? The
I just thought for some time and I wrote some ideas, not like a flowchart or something.
uh-huh.
I made on just PowerPoint, and this is just okay. I share my screen. Is that fine for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are
Like
having class, right, today?
this time, can you see now?
No.
No, I think the host has to do it or
Yeah.
something. No, yeah, yeah, we are
Yeah,
able to
I
see it
think
now.
it's started.
Yeah.
So this, let me see. So like that
Oh.
introduction, like what he said, like
Mm-hmm.
telecommunication, user, customers, earning, and all. And
Mm-hmm.
that was a problem, like how to reduce thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then approach, I put these things like market research, these things. Each day we are using like AI, machine learning based, computer based, like bots and natural language processing. So
Mm-hmm.
this reduce the call center like cost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did so good.
Yeah, you did so good. I started off with something like presentation, but I thought it is taking too much time and I just wrote.
No, it take only like 10 minutes. I just
Yeah, I know, but with my thinking and all, like I thought, okay, I don't want to, I just want to practice some SQL. So I just wrote something, just few
uh,
points.
okay. That SQL thing, whatever sir gave, it's very like helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
that's good actually.
So I'm like doing like practicing on that thing. Excuse me.
Hey, Nikita and Tajinder. Good morning.
Hi, Nikita,
Hey.
Rajinder.
Morning, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
hi
morning.
all. Good evening.
Hi, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Reshma, Tejendra, Smita,
Good
Nirupa.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay, how much portion you completed from the SQL part? Anyone did anything? Why? Because the compiler also available at there. You no need to bother about any data, and you no need to bother about the compiler also.
Yeah, I came till joins, but I'm still reading on that, sir.
Okay. Joins.
Yeah, I came till joins, like I'm doing like side by side, I'm reading there and I'm doing on my SQL thing. Even though I'm
Okay.
doing he's just giving the answers there and he's asking us to try, right? Like the compiler kind of thing. So
Yes.
if I look at that, I feel like I'm getting everything. So I just don't want that illusion for me. So I'm doing side by side on my thing also. So
Okay. Right. Now. Okay. So now, what are the things and okay, right.
yeah, yes, same. I just here.
These all the things once you see all these things up to now we discussed except aggregations.
Aggregations and null values also we didn't do, sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
null value, it
Null
was.
values,
Correct.
aggregations, and data
Wildcards.
table. Data table things. I want to say like database creation and all those things.
Yeah, that creation and all, I think they separated here into advanced or something down.
Yes. We'll see. We'll see those things. But
And so
now
these
here.
functions, oh, sorry, sir. I wanted to know these intersection minors and union, all those functions.
Okay,
What?
okay, no problem. We are going to discuss that thing.
Yes.
Okay, right. MySQL. Up to where we discussed?
We started with joins, but we didn't get exactly into it. We, like you said, we will see with the examples in the tomorrow class.
Okay. Okay, right. See, now I'll tell you the things which will be clear. Okay. These all the things which we didn't discuss, right?
Unions, cross join,
No,
no.
we didn't.
No, no.
Oh, okay, right. See. So here, joins are inner joins. What it means, I told you, if it is an inner join, just you are mentioning like that. Join means it is a defaultly left join. Inner join. In the theory, you're able to see this thing. So no, inner join, each and everyone are clear, right? Inner join.
Mhm.
Both you're able to see the records which are in common in both of the two.
Okay.
In left join, left table will be completely available, but from the right table,
It
the
will take the
information where is
records.
there.
Yeah.
Sorry, it is recording.
No. I was just
Okay.
saying that the left join, it takes the matching records from the right table. That's what I was saying.
Okay. In the right join,
Uh-huh.
right side table to the join word, we'll use two tables, before join and after join. Before join one is considered as a left and after join is considered as a right. If you are using right join means all the table 2 information will be there, and along with that, which is combination, which is intersection of the table 1 and table 2. Full outer join means it will extract each and everything from these two tables.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll see with help of our data. Okay, see, this is the join thing. Here, see, you have in front of you, you have all the things, right? All the tables and databases and columns.
Mhm.
All you have, you remembered. What are the database? What is the database?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here, what we are doing from orders table, we are joining customers on basis of what? Customer ID.
Mhm.
Okay, see, customer ID. See this customer ID and customer ID. The second one, third, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second one and eighth one are the same. Just you see. Based on the customer ID, we are joining these two tables. Here we got all the information which is there. If it is not there, we are getting the null result.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
this,
clear? For
yeah.
this, I'll show you. I'm going to select, this is the result, right? Select star from orders. So in your systems, try to run select star from orders and select star from customers
Okay.
and see those two tables. Then you're able to easily correlate. Try to run those two tables. Run it. Here you're able to see all the columns which are there in left side table and right side table, orders and customers. Is it clear for each and everyone?
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Yes, sir.
just help me, you're getting or not.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you observe, customer ID is there, customer ID is there. With the same name, right? Now you need to face this particular thing. Just see.
I have one question.
Yes, you can ask.
So I want to show you my screen where I'm doing wrong.
Oh, 1 second.
When I try
Sajin?
to join, it's not show me the output, like.
Okay, just I'll tell.
Did you select
Who
the
is whom I need to
database?
give the permission? Whom I need to
Sir,
give the permission?
Tajinder.
Vijender.
Tejinder. Okay. Okay, Tejinder, I'll give you.
Mhm.
Make a co-host. Okay. And you can share your screen.
Okay. Sir, what
Okay.
wrong I am doing here is I
Okay.
am connected to store, right?
Okay, store
From
in
store
store
dot
in store. But what is the database which we are using?
Customer
Defaultly
Yeah.
selected
Store.
database is what in yours? Minimize that, minimize your all the databases by clicking on the store.
Okay.
Store.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Double
open
click
the
on-
SQL inventory. Open the SQL inventory. Your
Mm.
default database which is selected is SQL inventory.
How did you say, sir? Because there is.
So
Yeah.
here it is saying, see, say SQL inventory dot customers doesn't exist. It is saying SQL inventory
Yeah. Customer doesn't.
Okay.
customer table doesn't exist.
So I have to connect to this. first.
Otherwise, you need to mention database name in front of the table. That is the good
Okay.
practice which I told you in the starting
Store
itself.
dot customer.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
now
now
you are
it's
able to explain.
LM. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. I know this is you will get this problem. So that is the reason I told you you need to use database along with the table.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next, some other one are asking something.
Sir, it's Smita here. And I tried to join, but it's not
What join you used on what basis? I
from
make you the,
order.
can you please share your screen?
Let me see. Okay. Yeah, can you see now? Like, so I have to put here like store dot
Okay.
customer.
I'm going to select star from orders, join customers, join customers on orders dot customer ID is equal to customers dot customer ID. Okay. Can anyone able to tell what is the mistake she is doing?
I have to put like a store like this way, store
No,
dot
no, no,
customer.
no, no. Beyond that thing, you're doing another mistake.
Select star from
That
Select
is in front of our eyes. We're able to observe it.
in the 25
star from orders, join customers on orders dot.
This customer ID equal.
Sir, it is the semicolon? No.
Yes. Yes, the semicolon in the 24th row. In the 24th row, some statement
24th.
she written,
Okay.
but there is no semicolon at there.
Like this one. So let me see.
Yeah, that is semicolon and you are doing some operation, right? Some of
Yeah.
that is not closed.
So can I
Yeah.
sir delete that?
You can,
Yeah, you can just
or
put
you can put that
two
two.
hyphens. Yeah,
Yeah.
as comment so that it will not run.
Or like, oh. Yeah. Why still select? Okay. Select store. Okay. I have to write store dot.
Store.
Is that correct sentence?
Select star from orders. John, why did you give store dot custom? I mean, we should not show any.
It shows here like, sir, what I'm doing wrong here?
Join.
Am I need to erase this one? Store dot.
Let's start some orders. Yeah, can you just take that store dot because your schema.
Hello, Smita.
Yes,
Smita.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. There is no database selected. And order, I asked you to mention the database name in front of the each table.
Sir, but the
Orders is
schema
there
is
in the store
showing
table.
store, right, sir? It is selected.
Schema is not selected.
Can you double click on the stores, Smita?
Then if it will be selected. Double click on the
Store.
Store,
Here?
not at there, on the
On the
text.
store, on the text.
Yes, double click on it.
Yes,
Now
sir.
it is selected as a default. Now your query is going to execute. Now your query is going to execute.
Okay. Yes. Now,
To-
so we have
To
to select.
avoid this particular confusion, I asked you to mention your database name in front of each and every table. From the starting onwards, I am saying.
Yes. So how I think that thing I missed. So what we have to do actually?
If, for example, if it is a one database,
Hmm.
your all the tables are inside to the one database, then you will select it like this. Otherwise, your tables are in the different databases. What you need to do? You need to mention database name in front of each and every table.
Okay.
Okay, like store.orders and store.customers. Then
Okay.
you need to select anything. Or defaultly, it will select from the that particular thing.
Okay.
I have one question regarding the default schema.
Okay,
That by double click, it is selecting as a default schema.
okay.
So if I want to remove it as a default schema, then again I have to double click it, or I have to do something else.
You can double click it or you can leave it also. Otherwise,
Okay.
if you want to select any other thing as a default schema, just double click on that. It will change from here to there.
Okay. But because it was not doing for me, so I thought I would ask.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Anyone are facing
Yes.
any other problems?
Sir,
Mm.
can you please explain me like how we can make like can you show me your screen, please?
What exactly you want to see?
It's like I can see that like query one and some database thing, but I cannot see in my like window.
So no, query one is the name which I created for my this particular editor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all these queries are written by me.
Okay. So what exactly like you are saying to me what I have to do?
You need to do. So
Mhm.
see this one. No, I
Mhm.
joined this, right? Here
Mhm.
defaultly this database is this database is defaultly selected. But
Mhm.
what I'm saying to avoid this confusion is
Mhm.
I'm doing from long time, right? So that is the reason if any error got, I'm able to find out. In initial stages, you need to habituate to mention the database name also. SQL store dot.
Mhm.
Okay, inside to that SQL table, all
Mhm.
these tables are there. Here also I'm going to mention
Store.
SQL store dot. Okay, now if I selected inventory as a default database also, my query is going to run now.
Okay.
Even though if SQL inventory is a default database also, my query is running on the based on the another database.
Hmm.
This is possible because of explicitly mentioning the database name. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Is it
Yeah.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so this is the thing which we discussed. Now you can try. So now I'm giving you a query for you. After this, I want only order ID and customer ID and status tables. Order ID, customer ID, and status. Okay,
Status column, sir.
yes, I want only those columns. I am
Okay.
messaging in the group. Just see. Order ID, customer ID, and status, state, points. This is the order I want. Can you please extract these columns? I don't want all these columns. from the join.
You want status?
I messaged in the group. Just see. I
I
messaged in the
saw
join.
it, sir. Eight points.
Everyone are trying.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Download.
I sent it, sir.
Orders dot order ID, customers dot customer ID, customers dot state, customers dot point, orders dot status. Okay. Next. If everyone completed, please let me know.
Done, sir.
Everyone completed. So I'll tell you one simple way. Nirupa, you written that is absolutely fine. But you know, each and every time you are not able to mention the table name, right?
Yes,
Table
sir.
name, right? So for that reason, you need to give some alias.
Okay.
You need to give some alias. Then that will be very efficient way to write the query.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just you need to give alias for order space to give the alias. Just beside to the table, you need to give one space and give the letter or give the simple text.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir. Can you show it, sir?
Yes. It is in front of your eyes.
Where?
Customer ID, order ID,
Already
first name, last name, and the remaining tables which I stated. This is the way. The intention to ask this question, if you didn't mention the table name before the customer ID, it will give the error as ambiguous. Ambiguous. It is saying, I have same names, columns. It is saying customer ID. Two columns are there, right? It will be confusing. Which column it need to fetch. To avoid that confusion, we need to give this thing. For example, apart from that particular thing, remaining all the columns are the unique and different. You no need to mention the alias name for those things. You understood my point? What I'm saying? If those column names are not ambiguous, for example, customer ID in this particular table we are calling as customer ID. In this particular table we are calling as customer number. Okay, we know that customer ID and customer number are equal. So based on that, we'll write the condition. It will execute and it will give the same result. In that time, we don't give the alias names to fetch these details. Why? Because each and every column in these two tables are different. You can directly call as customer ID or customer name. Okay,
Okay.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But, sir, so you said select O dot, this is the one, right? You're, saying it's the alias.
Yes.
So select O dot customer ID. So O is order table there.
Yes.
Okay, and, okay, so you're saying select O dot, you don't have to specify order every time there.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so you're selecting customer ID from order table,
Hmm.
order ID,
First
name,
name,
last
name,
from
last name,
order.
and points and all those things. Remaining all the things, if you want to select, you can select.
So
But
here, all these are from orders table, customer ID, order ID, first name and last name.
no, 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 no.
No, right? This first name, last name is from
Are from the customers table.
customers table. But will it not throw any error if we don't?
Yeah, yes. Why? Because the same names are not available in the orders table, right?
Yeah. So,
So that is the
you have
reason.
to give C dot first name, C dot.
No, we no need to give. We no need to give.
Why?
Why? Because, for example, two classes are there. A
Okay.
section, B section. Okay. If Reshma is there in two sections, the people who are named with the Reshma is there in the two sections, then we need to mention Reshma from A section, please come out.
Okay.
Okay. If only one Reshma in two sections, there is no need to mention, right? Which Reshma we need to call.
Okay. But
That
if
is the
there
same
are
same
two,
principle.
but there is a first name and last name also with different names and all in the order table and different and same names in the order table and customer table, then we have to specify, right?
Yes. If the column name is same in both the two tables, we need to mention. For example, in the customer in the orders table also first name and last name are there. You can consider. Okay, in orders table also first name and last name are present. Then you need to mention which first name and last name you want from the order table or from the customer table. O dot or C dot you need to mention.
Okay. Okay. So we don't need to specify orders as O like that.
Yes. Why we want to specify? So that is the reason I'm saying, right? If you have any duplicates or if you have any same name columns, then only you need to call from
As.
which table you are calling.
Okay.
If those are unique, you no need to worry about it.
Okay. So this is cutting short the query, short way. Or smart way of writing the query.
Sorry, Nirupa, I missed it.
So is this alias is to cut short the query or this is a better way of writing the query, sir?
I meant to say like I need to tell. Okay, right. Previously, this query is understand by everyone. Please give me confirmation. This
Yes.
query understood by each and everyone. This is the result for this query, right?
Yes.
Okay, see now. Now I am selecting. I don't feel like that. I'm not going to use this alias names. Okay, just see. I'm executing this query.
Sir, you have to take that O and C from here also, I guess.
Okay, right. Okay. What is the error you're able to see?
Where is that?
Table SQL inventory orders does not exist. Why? Because previously SQL inventory selected as a default database, right? This is from SQL store. Okay, I fixed that thing and I'm executing it. See the step-by-step errors. What is the error?
First name.
column customer ID in field list is
Ambiguous.
ambiguous. What it is saying? Customer ID is there in the result. That is 2 times. Which one I need to call? I don't know. So that is the reason it threw an error. We need to mention which customer ID it need to do. Okay. So you're feeling like that customer ID is a problem, right? I'm removing this thing. Okay. After that, I'm executing this query. It is throwing error at where? At where? In clause on clause, we used customer IDs, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
When
The left.
it is calling customer ID in this particular situation also, it is feeling like that confusion. Which customer ID I need to call? Customer ID from
Mhm.
order stable or customer ID from customer stable?
Customer.
Previously, it faced customer ID problem in field list when it is selecting the columns. Now it is facing the
Mhm.
issue in on clause. On clause. Okay. Is it
Mhm.
clear? To fix that thing, I am naming as these 2 tables as alias names O and C. Okay. Now I have a clear clarity. So, okay. First, you need to take customer ID from orders table and compare customer ID from orders table and compare customer ID in customers table. Now you see, it don't have, it will execute and it will give the result.
Yes.
Okay. Is it clear? Now,
Mhm. Yeah.
now if I want to call customer ID at here, once again, it will throw an error field. In fields, I have 2 customer IDs. Okay, see, this, there is no customer ID. Okay, see what it is. It does not execute it. See, in customer ID, in field list ambiguous. Okay, so that is the reason it doesn't know from which customer ID column it need to fetch. I am asking from orders, it will execute. I am saying no, I don't want from orders. It is from customers. It will execute. Okay, whichever may be the customer ID, that is the same, right? Why? Because here we are using inner join.
Okay.
Is it clear for each and everyone? Nikita?
Yes. Oh,
For each and everyone, Prakshu,
Yes.
if you have any doubts, please tell me. So I'll explain one more time.
So, yeah.
Don't think about others. Be selfish.
Sir, so this is to just to cut short the query.
No, not cut short the query. Not cut short the query. This is
Oh.
the way how we need to write the query.
Okay.
How we
Right
need to
way,
write the
right
query.
way of writing.
Right way of writing.
Okay.
If you want to, I mean to say like whenever you are doing any join in those 2 tables, if any columns are duplicated, if you want to one column without using alias is not possible with the same name. Without aliasing and without mentioning the proper table name in front of that column is not possible to access.
Okay.
Here,
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Each and everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we don't have to use as keyword.
When you will use as, what is the use of as?
So for alias, like to change the column name or something, we use it.
Change the column name, not aliasing. Remember that thing.
Okay.
Aliasing is a different thing.
So you just give whatever you want, like orders for
Yes.
A or B. You don't have.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We are not renaming
Changing
it.
any column names here. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay. You can use and you can interchangeably you can use the same functionality, but that is not an proper one.
Okay.
Renaming, for example, so now I am saying like that first name and last name should combine, and along you need to get along with the space. Then how you will do? It will work out.
I didn't listen, sir. Actually, sorry. I'm thinking like
I'm asking, you need to concatenate the first name and last name with some space. Is
you.
it possible?
I don't think so.
Why? We can do.
Okay. So what is the word you're using? First name and last
Concatenate. First name and last name I want to concatenate.
Okay. Um. What is that? Sir, why are you giving space? Okay,
I
the
want space, right?
concat
Okay,
function you're using. Okay.
see, that
Ah,
column name is what? Concat first name and last name. Now I am using Elias name.
Okay.
Okay. Concat
Okay.
function. Okay. It will combine two columns. The
Yes.
function.
Concat will combine two strings
Two strings.
in two tables, in two columns.
Okay.
Is it clear for each and everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are any doubts? Okay. Now what I am expecting? I am expecting order ID should be multiplied by 10 and customer ID multiplied by 1000.
Order ID multiplied by 10.
Yes. And customer ID multiplied by 1000. And I want to see those two columns also as customer number and as order number.
Okay.
Got it? I want to now my result need to came as like this customer ID and customer number, order ID and order number, first name and last name and full name.
Okay. Okay.
Is it clear for each and everyone? Are you
Yeah.
writing? You're able to create total how many columns? 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, total 7 columns I want to display.
Okay. So you want state, point, status, full name and last name.
Customer ID, order, customer number. Customer number means nothing but you need to multiply customer ID with 1000.
Okay.
Order ID, order number is nothing but you need to multiply with 10. First name, last name, and full name as a combination of first name and last name. You got my point?
Okay.
Tell me if each and everyone are completed.
Okay. Yes. Okay. One, two. Pari, wait. Okay, Pari. Give me some time, Pari. No, go and play or write this. Okay.
But I don't want to.
No, Pari.
But can I get something in the email?
No, you complete it now, the sentences.
Why?
Sir, I sent it, sir. Pari, come here. Yes, Pari. Sir, I sent it, sir.
Done, sir.
I think sir is not there, Tajinder.
Hello?
Sir, I sent
I'm
it.
talking in
Me-
mute.
Oh,
I'm talking in
okay.
mute. Okay, you can use as or otherwise you can use space.
Okay.
If you
Hmm.
don't use as also, it's okay.
Yeah, I use space.
I'll try with as also.
Okay, and you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
By using all these things,
I'm executing.
you can select whatever the database, you can select whatever the situation. Please mention it in the comments, what type of query and what is your intention to write in this query. Mention the comments and please write 5 examples for each and every one.
Now, sir?
Limit.
What we have to do?
No, it's
No,
your
in-
homework. It's your
Oh,
homework.
oh,
You
the
can sit with your.
questions?
So you're able to see the keywords right in front of you. By using all those, by using the keywords which I'm mentioning at there,
Mhm.
you
Hmm.
need to write a queries which are related to those keywords.
Okay. We have to use these keywords in the query.
Yes.
And what results we are getting.
Five
Write
queries you want? sir?
yes, five queries for each and every one.
Like, where, join in. Okay.
Limit
All-
and count and distinct.
Hmm.
Limit, count, distinct, where, join, in, regex, like, and are not. Not. And make that into text file and share me in the group.
Okay,
Then only I'll go to next part of the SQL.
okay.
Then only.
Then only sir will move on to the next topics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For
sir.
every keyword, you need 5 queries.
Yes, 5 queries.
Okay.
I don't have any constraints. What type of database you can use? You can use. What type of scenario you will take? You can take. But you need to mention the comments. What is the purpose of the query? You need to know, right? Without knowing the purpose of the query, if you're writing means it doesn't useful.
Yeah.
So we have to use 5 of them.
No. Five queries per,
We have to write
All.
five queries for each of these keywords. Like,
Okay.
okay. Done.
What you're saying? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What you're saying?
So I'm asking, we have to do like 5 queries for each keyword?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Each keyword or by combining all those keywords or by combining some of the keywords.
Okay.
But after completion of each and every one,
Mm-hmm.
then only I'll go to the next level.
Okay. So how will we show the, like, send you the answers?
Text file.
Okay.
By using the text file, you can share me.
Using the text.
Using the text file or Notepad++ file.
And
Clearly execute it and copy it along with the
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
comments.
like for select, sir, we'll need to write 5 queries. Only for select and then limit.
Okay, you can write whatever that is choice. The choice is for yours. But total how many are there? 3, 3, 6, 3,
15.
9, 9, 12, 13 are there.
Yeah,
13 into
13.
5, 65 queries I want. Any combination you can write.
Sir,
Mm.
to save this, so
You can
after,
save.
no,
You can save.
after doing this queries here and how to save it, like we can just go as save as option and,
Yes. See
okay,
this one. Save script as.
okay,
Okay, save script as you can select, or
okay,
save script you can select, and you can
okay.
give the name. You can select the location as usual.
Like .txt is sufficient?
That is sufficient, or .sql also sufficient. I don't have any problem.
No,
So can you
no,
please
but
copy all those 13 into the chat?
Okay, sure. I'll copy.
sir, are the answers to part two, how can we send it as the text file? Because answers ikkada are out.
I don't want any answers. Sorry, I don't want any answers.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How can I pin
I
the?
don't want any answers. I want only the queries and the comments.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
And so once everyone completed these things, then only I'll discuss SQL. So now, up to that time, I'll start Python. Once you completed these things, then only I'll take in the next class SQL continue. Otherwise, I'll start Python.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Why? Because so we're wasting time. I mean, it's like, these are the simple things. If you practice, you'll get a clarity. Already all these things we discussed it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, this will give good practice and we too can revise
Yes.
again.
Okay, in interview, those people don't give that much time.
Yeah.
They'll ask, you're seeing his face now, then okay, next question. He'll ask, that's it. They don't do anything. Okay,
Yes.
please
Sir,
be practice it. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I'm struggling. I don't know. Can I share my screen?
yes, you can share.
What I am doing wrong here?
Okay. I'll see who will answer that question.
Because this is first time I'm doing, and
No, it is not a rocket science.
I don't know what I'm.
No problem, you can say.
Can you see my screen? I try to
customers-
contact.
Customers.customer ID, concat, first name, last name, as a full name.
Your
Orders-
voice is not coming very like.
Okay, see. So now you're getting error. What is the error? Read the error name.
Select customer ID, concat, first name, order, join.
Sir,
Unknown database orders.
because Smita, you are giving orders.o already here, right?
Here,
So that means you are giving alias name kind of thing. You're
Already you changed your query in alias naming.
alias naming. So, and again, you're putting customers.customer ID. It will get confused. You
Okay.
take off customers, you just put c.customer ID and on,
How dot customer ID.
and on, yeah, even in the beginning, select c.customer ID.
here,
Yes,
Yes.
c.customer ID. And here go down on orders on o dot. So you don't have to call with the table name again. Since you gave the alias name, you use it. Now, can you run once from orders?
It will run.
I don't, c.customer ID.
so yeah, it's run. So either we can put the whole things or we just put O or
If you
C.
want to use the whole thing, then you no
Don't-
need to give any
don't
alias
give
name for
alias
your
name.
table.
Yeah,
Okay.
use only one option. Don't
Okay.
use.
Guys, it will be a good exercise for you. If you're facing any error, just take a screenshot and post it in our group.
Yeah,
Then
we
Thank
remaining
you.
people
discussed.
try to answer it.
Yeah.
everybody will then get used to the errors when we get
Okay,
it.
why? Because each and everyone will get two different errors now. All the errors will going to cover.
Because I have no idea. This is first time I'm doing.
No problem, no problem. People are there to help you.
Thank you so much. Nirupan
Okay.
sir. Yeah.
Don't worry. I mean to say, like, so these are the things when we are upgrading from ourselves. Definitely in starting, we'll feel little difficulty.
Yeah.
And mistakes also will,
Ah, yes.
yeah,
You
we
know,
will learn more fast
uh,
and
yes,
effectively.
and yes, right. And uh, 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 so I'll just read or listen something else. Where the tomatoes will be there.
What's
Tomatoes, tomatoes.
What? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes, yes, vegetables are there, right?
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
Mhm.
World's good and best tomatoes are available in which state, which country?
Germany?
Spain?
Festival will be there. Festival will happen, right?
Yeah,
Spain
Spain.
or Germany? Yeah,
Spain.
Spain,
Okay.
I think.
Tomato.
Actually, that place is the most worst fertile land for to grow tomatoes.
What is that? Like they
No,
grow.
no,
No,
he's
that
saying the land
that
is
fertile
not
land
good
is
to
not suitable for tomatoes actually.
growing tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
But
They are
at
going.
their world's best tomatoes now available.
Hmm.
Because that particular how can I say like that in English, how can I call like grains ఏమనాలి? I'm not able to frame a sentence to explain that.